Hello there guys, Kirk here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. What I'm going to show you guys today is tie-ins. These people had a heck of a time with this house. In the last 80 years, I guess they've opened up so many different walls on this house because of leaking. We finally found a place for it to stop. This is about as good as we're going to get. Usually I like to go with my vertical overlaps about a foot, but since we don't have that luxury, I'll show you one way to do it. Some fellows will put a peeling stick on here to here and go straight up. You can do that, or you can do this right here too. You just take a little bit of some kind of caulking. I just happen to like these polyurethane caulkings, and go right here. And then you put it on this other side. Kind of beat up the key when we do this, but I'd rather have a bad key, meaning the stucco cam hairline crack, than a leak. So let's see, you get the idea. Some people will put the caulking over it. You can do that too. I sometimes do both myself. So that being shown, I'm going to take a piece of paper and get it on this right here. And a full piece, kind of squeeze it right in there. The last thing I want to do, get this particular caulking on my hands. Come a little closer. Kind of loud over there. Anyhow, we'll just take it up like that. And you can put, you don't have to just do 2 layers. I usually overlap my corners. Sometimes I'll bend them back around, like so. Because this side's already completed with 4 layers. And we've got that polyurethane caulking, which is good stuff. Water won't penetrate that. What I really want to show you guys is there's another area. Oh, this gun has seen better days. What we'll do on something like that is we'll push this down now. Pull it down, pull it down. Now we'll caulk it again. See where the joint is? First I'll staple it, but for the sake of just showing you guys, pop some staples in here. We're not going to be long here, so I just want to show you how we do this tie-in. Okay, don't get this stuff on you guys, man. Nightmare stuff, but it does work wonders for this particular for lathing. It's great stuff. Then again, I use this for a lot of things. You take it, and if you see a tear somewhere, say you see a tear where you couldn't get it just right, put some of this in it. What I want to show you is we're going to have to climb up here. Now, over here, come on up here, sweetie. Oh, my daughter Madeline is actually here. You see where this is? You see these big gaps? I'm gonna double wrap everything here, 4 layers because of these big gaps. But what we have is, you probably have to climb up here. I want to show this tie-in over here. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you a technique that I sometimes use. Now, you pull this up as far as you can. These folks do not want to take this on and off, nor did they want to take the rest of the whole house off, nor the people before them, but it's necessary sometimes. Anyway, we said we'd call it quits here. Fellas like me, we can't guarantee this stuff right here. We can only guarantee whole walls. We cannot guarantee tie-ins, but I told them I'll do the best I could with it. And what I'm doing is, flashing is more rigid, so I can tap this in there, tap it in there. Okay, that's in pretty good. It hit a nail. There's nails in here and other things. Now this piece, I'm going to counter it. I'm going to tap this in. You can't go this far with paper. Okay, now that one's in, a counter flash in. I'll put one more because the wood here is cockeyed. It's pretty off kilter. But okay, so I put this one in and I tap it in. Tap, 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 and now it's hitting a nail. That's about the best a fellow like me can do. And am I guarantee that this is gonna be watertight? Heck no. Because in order for me to watertight it, I would have to start with a fresh wall. Now what I do is, just like I did earlier in this video, is I'm putting a bead of caulking here. And I'm going to also squeeze it in here like so. Generally, some inspectors say, hey, you broke the key because there's stucco keys in there, and that's how we don't get a hairline crack. But in this instance, I'm not worried about a key. I'm worried about this not leaking. So we squeeze a whole tube in here, or 3 or 4, however many it takes. Okay, once we got, you just waste it, guys. Don't ever try to save caulking when you come to this kind of stuff. Because if you save caulking, you might be in your house, your living room one day, and all of a sudden you guys are watching a football game, and someone says, hey man, you got water coming through here. So we don't want that. And I'm putting things above my head, and I just had a piece fall on me, so we'll put it down there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to double wrap this because we have these big pieces here. But what I'll generally do is, just to give you an idea, is we take our paper, squeeze it in, just like that, and we put the next one above that. We always go over here 3 inches. Let's try, go back the way it was. Okay, we're going to keep doing this until we are going to the top here. Man, I have got one crappy staple gun. Anyway, here's a good idea too. If you got a crease in the wood, follow that same crease, and I'm actually gonna put a peel-in stick right here because this has seen better days. Anyhow, guys, that's how you watertight something when you have absolutely no paper. My advice always to everybody is take it all off, but again, most folks don't want to do that. Anyhow, guys, hopefully you can see this because Malin and I are bumping heads here. I thank you for watching, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one.